Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Ask the Counselor. And we have been discussing study abroad tips, the things that one should consider for getting admission in, you know, uh, renowned universities abroad. But what happens when one student actually gets admission and is there in that country? You would agree with me that finances is a very, very important part to be considered. And this becomes all the more important if a student belongs to a middle class of a country. Yes, people are usually short of finances. So, how to go about? Many a times we have seen that universities or the visa authorities consider like 1 year of expenses to be shown in their bank account. And parents do manage that somehow by taking an educational loan or they have some savings. But what if after that? So they rely on the internships. And it is actually true that if a student is able to get an internship, that is actually sufficient to manage his further studies, be it his tuition fees or his living expenses, right? And many a times in Europe we see that tuition fees is almost negligible, so a student is needed to take care of just the living expenses. But of course, let's say parents are not in a position to do that. So, how does a student get that internship so that he has or she has a smooth journey and he's able to complete the studies? So, this video is all about. And before beginning, let me introduce you once again. I am Kapeel Gupta, your study abroad expert. And all of you are most welcome to connect with me for any guidance. So let's begin with those three secrets that can help you get employment opportunities. So, first one is that we must develop in demand skills. See, it is not important what we know, the importance is what the employer is looking for. And in a foreign country, how do you get to know that? And better still, if you can equip with such skills back at home only. So that will be a good, you can say, opportunity for you to start as early as possible. So the idea is that we must develop those skills which are in demand. So for that, you have to stay informed about the industry trends, or and then accordingly, you are able to take the relevant courses and participate in your skill building activities. But again, the question arises how to know about that or about those industry trends. So the idea is that you should actually go to like job sites that are prominent in that country so that you get to know what the employers, the kind of skills they are looking for, and what kind of a course you are going for, because the skills should be relevant to your area of study, because you should be actually looking for those skills which actually enhances your current education. So that will be a good idea, and that also will enhance your resume getting such skills. And it will actually help you stand out also. Many times what happens is that students, take a gap year after class 12th, and of course that period can be used for enhancing your skills. And it wouldn't be wrong to say that if a person or a student can actually get some internships back home, because that relevant experience will definitely be appreciated by the employers abroad, and they will actually, that will actually help you stand out, so you have better opportunities to get that job. Because obviously once you have worked on a particular skill, you feel more confident. So that is secret number 1. Then, coming to secret number 2, that is internships and work experience that actually we are talking about. Because once you are doing internship at home, that is in your home country, then with that relevant skill set, with the relevant experience, you are looking for the jobs abroad. So that is, we can say, a ticket to the job market. So, and it is always advisable that even, when you're abroad, okay, that is because you are looking for jobs, because you want uh, to get a internship or some kind of a job before your savings get over, so that you have no worries for the future. But it is then always advised that one should look for a job in his or her niche only, because that experience will actually count, that will add up to your resume, and will help you even get a much much better job or a better salaried job after you finish your degree. So that will be a very very valuable, uh, you can say, expertise to gain. Then secret number 3, that one must build a professional network. So now that thing should begin from back at home only. And of course, LinkedIn is a very, very important tool to do that. And you can, search for relevant online platforms, try to attend industry events, try to connect with professionals in your field. And moreover, you can try to connect with professionals who are residing in that country where you are planning to go. So that can be a very very good way to interact with them. Because when you are, trying to connect with more and more people, obviously there will be some people who will connect with you, who will understand your requirements, and they might help you when you actually reach there. So that professional network will go a long way, not only at the time of doing your studies, but even after that. Because let's say after completing your studies, you want to stay back, you want to gain some practical experience. Then let's say, uh, what the trend is, if I talk about that, many students, what they do, they complete their graduation, then they do some jobs for a year or two, save some money, get some practical experience, and then go for their post graduation. So even in those times, that professional network will help you in a big big way, right? So these were the 3 secrets, and I hope that that will help you in preparing yourself, in grooming yourself, and make your study abroad journey as smooth, as happy for you. So if you have any questions or want to share your experience with me, feel free to drop in the comments. Best of luck for your academic and professional journey, and catch you in the next session. Thank you.